This is Will Nunziata, New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film. And today I am thrilled to be speaking with an acclaimed all-around artist, the one and only Chris Payne. But before we get to our interview, here's a sneak peek at his incredible talent with the music video for his song, Sorrow.
And girl, they ain't going back no more. Why'd you rip my heart apart? You said we were forever, girl, from the start. Your love was Novocaine, but baby, it's too far. No, I can't take these drugs no more, I'm ripped apart. Whoa, yeah. You said the love was pretty real, but I ain't feel nothing. Never tell me what's the real deal. Whoa. You said the love was pretty real, but I seen through your fucking lies, and I see through your real disguise. You were just a devil, and I feel so unleveled, and I don't know where to go anymore. But I just stick to my life up on the shore, on the beach before I drown in the ocean. Your love, it took me over just like a potion.
Well, hello, Chris. How are you?
Hi, I am great. How are you?
Chris, I'm doing so much better now that we are finally talking. You are coming from the Bronx, minutes from where I grew up in Pelham Manor. And I want to know first and foremost, Chris, what was the idea, the impetus of the idea behind you writing the song Sorrow? And then talk to me a little bit about the concept for the music video for that song.
So the song Sorrow really came from more of just experiences that I've went through in life. At the time when I had written it, I was in this really dark, it was just this dark place. And it was really hard to get out of. And I'll never forget, at the time, I wasn't really staying in my house. I was out in the street. Didn't really have a place to live like that. And so I was sleeping on this sofa that was smaller than me. And I stand at 5'4", I will not lie. And so the sofa was smaller than me. I was living in the city, sleeping in an apartment, sleeping on the sofa smaller than me. And I got up it was around 3 a.m. and every time I get up, I would look at my clothes in these garbage bags and it would hurt me. And it was more of, find out just who you really are. And if this is who you are, then don't be afraid to show it. At the time, we were shooting an upbeat music video and I wanted to scratch it. And that's what we did. And I decided to start shooting Sorrow. And at the time, I asked my director if there was an abandoned place, because if he knew of an abandoned place where we could shoot, because I wanted to use it to explain how I felt at that moment. Because abandoned places are usually dark, empty, very shallow. So that's really where it came from. It came from me and just what I was going through at that time.
Well, Chris, thank goodness you were vulnerable in that moment, because it is so incredibly powerful and impactful when artists go to those deepest, darkest places. And I think it's what makes you relatable. I want to know, Chris, the response that you've gotten from the video. Have you been told by others how they've been able to feel relating to the song in the video?
I've had my god sister, Zena, and my god brother, Ahmed, they had heard the song and they were one of the first few that told me the song, like they cried because they understood it. They were like, it was so powerful. And from that moment I knew, I'm like, I have a song here that can be used to spread that awareness of whatever type of mental you're in, when you're in a dark place, that there's always like this way out. And that it made me realize that I'm heard, that people can listen to me and people know what I'm going through. I'm not alone. And I remember showing the music video to my group of friends, Sebastian, Ariana, Liz, Angie, Jamar. I remember showing it to them, and they saw it for the first time, and I just said, I want you guys' feedback. I just want to know. And when it ended, they just looked at me and said, yo, you're broken. We could see it. You're broken, but that's why we love you, because you're so strong, and you're still here on your 2 feet. And when you fall, you got us. Like, we're not gonna let you fall. We will catch you. And I'll never forget, like, the hug after them watching that and feeling like all this weight was lifted off of my shoulders, because I have this amazing group of people by my side that pushed me through that moment and helped me get there. Because I keep it real, there was moments I really wanted to give up, and there was moments I wanted to just say, screw it. But I'm glad that I have those amazing people, and I'm glad that I'm still here. So.
Well, thank goodness too, Chris, that you have this amazing talent, a talent that you used as part of your release of the pain, of the trauma, of the grief, of the hurt, of the guilt, whatever you were feeling. And hopefully it's a new beginning for you to truly realize, I mean, look at what you are talking about through music is something that's universal. Emotion is emotion is emotion. And I'm so excited you're coming on board this new social media app, where I've been so blessed to talk with over 1,000 artists in the past year from all over the world. All over the world, despite what you might see on their Instagram or their socials, everything's perfect, but everyone is moving through trauma right now. And the fact that you were able to use your God-given gifts to express your own personal pain, to heal, you are thus able to heal others. And I want to remind you of that, Chris. It's a beautiful thing.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Listen, I'm from New York. I say it like it is, as I know you do. And I want to, before we end, I want to let our audience know, for more on the incredible Chris, you can read more about him right below this video. Chris, in looking ahead to 2022, I'm curious what you're optimistic about. I want to know a little bit about maybe some of the music you're working on now, maybe some more ideas of music videos that you want to shoot of those songs. Talk to me.
So currently on my my Instagram, if anybody ever wants to follow, it's Chris Paint XX. I'm currently working on so much right now, and it is unbelievable. Just in the first month, we're not even done with the first month. I have dropped one song called Trendsetters on all platforms. I was honored to have Trendsetter placed on 2 billboards, one in Times Square and one in Baltimore, Maryland. And the song is just picking up its pace. It's this really upbeat, hype song. But there's a few snippets on my Instagram of what's to come later on this year. And there's this one that I had played Sorrow a few times back. And then I remember coming across Logic's 1-800 song. And I thought to myself, man, if only I could put out that suicide awareness song. And I have one of those coming up. The snippet is on my Instagram. And I am currently, brainstorming ideas for a couple of music videos, especially for that one, because that's one that, I can make these music videos and I can have the hype songs and I could be the basic New Yorker, throw some cash and have some girls, the club. But people could watch that and easily forget about it. I want something that's gonna stick, something that people can click a link to donate to a charity. And that's what I'm going to do with this suicide awareness song. And I wanted to have this impact where people don't forget. Because I know there's so many people out there that suffer from this, so many people that can't find ways to cope with it. They have nobody to talk to. And I want people to understand that I'm open. I am open to talk to. I have a shoulder you can lean on, ears that will listen. So that is really what I'm working on for this year, and letting people know that this is my 10th year doing this. And just the way I didn't give up, I would really love if nobody else gave up, and to keep pushing forward in life.
Chris, you are taking what I love so much about what you are doing with your art is that you are combining art in life, because as you know, art is life and life is art. And the fact that you are not taking the easy way out by being a second-rate version of someone else, but being the first-rate, unapologetic, authentic version of you. There are other Chris's out there who may be struggling with the same things you have struggled with. In a world also today, and dare I say an industry, where oftentimes masculinity is hyped up to only be one thing. God forbid a man can feel emotion and express it. But the fact that you are doing so with honor and with grace is absolutely incredible. And I cannot wait for that music video. I love the fact that you are going to use it as an opportunity to get a message greater than all of us out there, but something that you have personally gone through. It's incredible. Listen, I am so excited you're coming on board this platform where you're going to be able to collaborate and talk with artists all over the world who are going through the same thing. And also, I love that your North Star, Chris, is one that is spreading a message of love and light. It's really, it's incredibly inspiring.
Thank you. Thank you. You don't even understand how much that means to me, just because of the trauma from whether it was growing up and even in the adult life, even in just adulthood. There's so much that you have to, go through. And there's this phrase I like to go by, and it's really, if you want the sun, you have to go through the rain. So you're gonna have your dark, stormy days, but you can't give up, because the sunlight is right at the end. The sunlight is on the other side. So if you want the sun, you have to go through the rain. And it's life. And I just want people to live life and enjoy life and never, succumb to it, and really just stand tall.
Well, listen, like your shirt says, raw, that's all you've been today. You have moved me greatly, very much so. And I know that you're going to continue to move thousands, if not millions, with your art, your music, your unapologetic, authentic, incredible self. And I'm so grateful, Chris, that we are now connected as well. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you.